Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. We're going to look at my Barry M polishes today. Barry M is a great British budget drugstore brand. Actually not budget. It's more of a, well, it's an affordable range that you can get from the high street chemist and drugstore. So it's definitely available in Boots. It's also available in some of the bigger Tesco superstores. And they usually retail for, depending on the collection and the finish. Some of the specialist ones like the coconut infusion here, I think are £3.99, £4.99. But typically that you can usually pick them up for about £3.99. So they're really affordable, and they're actually pretty good quality. It's a great brand to kind of start off with because they've got lots of different finishes, different types of collections, and they seem to be, they're a brand that kind of keeps on top of the trends and things like that. So in the UK we don't have brands like, let me think, Sinful Colours, Pure Ice, those types of brands that are just really easy for you to pick up in the US. We can get them, and I think actually Pure Ice might be available in some parts of Ireland. My mum lives in Ireland actually, so I'm going to check that out the next time I go and visit her. Let me know if there's anybody remotely knows if you can get Pure Ice in the UK or Sinful Colours. Please let me know, because I drool over some of those polishes and I just don't find that they're available here. However, the payoff for us in the UK is we have Barry M, which is a great brand, not just for makeup but also for nail polishes. So let's have a look at what we've got here. I seem to be doing these introductions are longer and longer, apologies. We're going to look at the first 8 that I've got today, and again this is going to definitely be a part 1 of maybe 4. And let's have a look at these 2 first. So these are, they call these daylight curing polishes, and the idea is that this is a polish that you can use with a special top coat that is actually supposed to, oh, this bloody focus. There you go. So you're supposed to use a special sunset top coat to cure the nails naturally in the daylight, which is supposed to give this gel effect, longer lasting manicure. None of that really matters to me because I very rarely wear the same polish more than a day or 2 days. So it doesn't really bother me if a polish is lasting or long lasting or not. It's more about the colour. If it chips, that can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, but this is Polish Me Royalty, which I've worn for 2 days, and there's not even really, I mean, I've been cleaning the house like crazy for the last couple of days, and it's barely touched any, very, very minimal tip wear there. Yeah, that's Evil Regal, which is that beautiful jelly royal purple. Yeah, love that. So let's have a look at this. So it's mainly the colours, and as you can see, I've got a bit of a thing for blues, greens and muted neutral kind of shades. I just instinctively go for them. So I'd spot a new collection or a new type of polish within a particular brand and I want to try it, I would just instinctively go for the blues and the greens. But let's look at these 2 first. So this is Do It Like a Dude, Do It Like a Nude, not Do It Like a Dude, Do It Like a Nude. Okay, and I do like these nude neutral colours. Let's move this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm on the window ledge in the office here. And this is where the cats jump up all the time, and I've not had time to do any cleaning up here. So apologies if you can see bits of paw prints and all kinds of things. Dead flies. I'm just trying to get a little bit of the daylight that's left. So that's, and the bottles are great, really easy to store. They're all the same bottle shape, but they have different caps and different patterns on them, obviously depending on what type they are. And the brushes tend to be fairly flat and usually a pretty good formula from Barry M. Not too much hit and miss about it, it's usually pretty much hit. So that's Do It Like a Nude. This is the other one that I have from this Daylight Curing collection, Sunset collection. And this is Bugger Blue. So these, I think they've got more of a, yeah, it's not a straightforward cream. I'm just hoping that I don't actually paint the window ledge. This is rented accommodation and I don't want to end up getting nail polish everywhere so I don't get my deposit back. Oh my god. Okay, that's a nice blue, a nice mid-tone bright blue. Bit heavy on the application there. But these have got not strictly a cream formula, more of a crelly, which is kind of, so it's, you know, a mixture between cream and jelly, which is usually easier to suspend things like glitters inside them. No, actually that's a cream, that's more of a crelly formula. So that's the two Daylight Curing, Sunset Daylight Curing. These two are from the Quick Dry Speedy collection. And we've got Road Rage and Supersonic Blue Shimmer. And the shimmer in there is this really pretty fuchsia flash that's running through that. So let's see if we can see this on the nail. Oh, it's a lot sheerer than I expected, so this is definitely going to need... I think I've worn this maybe once, or perhaps for like half a day before I change my mind. Yeah, you can see that pinky shimmer on there. I'm really trying to be careful not to paint the window ledge to the extent that I'm going to put some paper underneath. Because you know what I'm like, I can be heavy-handed. Ah, and you can see the shimmer a bit better there as well. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to need 2 coats for that one though, and I've dinked that one already. So that's the Supersonic Blue Shimmer. And this one is Road Rage. And I seem to remember this not having such a great formula. Oh, no, seems okay. Might have just been how I applied it. It seems okay on the swatch wheel. Sometimes they are slightly different on the nail. That's a nice mint green. Still not completely dry, so it's not that quick. Quick dry, super speedy, quick dry. Okay, and let's have a look at finally, for this part 1, we will have a look at the coconut infusion. And what they have is coconut water, I believe. I did have a little leaflet actually that I've since lost somewhere along the line. And coconut oil I know is great for your hair, great for your skin, great for your nails. So, you know, it's all good things going into this if there is coconut oil or coconut water infused in this. So highly reflective colour infused with, yeah, coconut oil, coconut water to hydrate and nourish nails. So this one is Skinny Dip. Again, the brushes are all quite similar on these Barry M's. This one actually looks like a... Oh, you can... There is a slight scent to it that's slightly different from your typical nail polish scent. It's not... It's actually quite pleasant. It's not offensive at all. God, what does it smell like? It smells all like, it's like fresh leaves. There's a real green kind of scent to that. So that's Skinny Dip. This one here is a really pretty dusky pale pink. And this is Surfboard. Yeah, these apply great. I picked 4 of these up. I think there's about 8 in the collection. Again, I just picked up the ones that jumped out at me. Just because I wanted to try them. I quite like the smell of that, actually. I mean, I don't mind the smell of nail polish, obviously. I don't find it offensive at all. I know for some people they get like headaches and all kinds of things, but and different. Sometimes blues and greens have a strange, peculiar scent to them. But I don't mind. However, I really quite like the smell of these. They smell really fresh. So this one is the blue. This is a pretty blue. So it's pale, but there's a real brightness to it. And this is Laguna. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, again, they all look like they've got similar formulas. I didn't get as much on the brush as I thought then. And now I've probably been completely too heavy-handed. No happy medium with Claire. It's one extreme to the other. There we go. And the green is, again, this is a really pretty green. It's pale, but there's a brightness to it. And this is Bikini. Yeah, I like this. This anything that's slightly muted and greyed out and not too screamingly offensive on the nail. I don't like things that, unless it's like Christmas or party and things, I much prefer the muted down neutral type of dusky colours rather than the bright blingy glitters. Although, you know, it depends on the occasion. Look at that, they're so similar, these colours. And I've just literally just done that as I picked it up. Who cares? It's not the window ledge, by the way, it's the paper. I'm going to put another coat of this on just because it's quite an unusual colour. I want to see if we can just deepen it a little bit on the second coat. So this is that Blue Shimmer Supersonic. Yeah, it's very bright mid-tone blue, but this, and you can see this iridescent shimmer on the nail. Yeah, we're definitely losing light now, but there we go. So that's the 2 Daylight Curing, the 2 Speedy Quick Dry, and the 4 Coconut Infusions, which, yeah, they're gorgeous. I really like. So night pastel, but not a soft pastel. There's something slightly different about those. And I bought these quite a while ago, but I've not tried them yet. That one looks gorgeous, actually. That's pretty. Yep. Yeah, this one's got a bit of a streaky formula. It did dry quick, so that's the Road Rage one. And that's the Daylight Curing. Okay, I will leave it there for now. I'm going to try to make these videos a bit quicker, but I just seem to be rambling all the time at the moment. Thank you for everyone who's had to have a better day than I had yesterday. I have had a better day today than I had yesterday. I'm making progress. But I'm having car trouble at the moment, so I've got to make one of the, you know, that decision of, do you spend money on repairs and getting new tyres, etc., or do you just trade it in and, you know, use the, what do they call it? Oh, my brain's just gone completely, I'm just mushy at the moment. What's it called when you take your car? Part exchange. My God, yeah, part exchange, whether or not to part exchange it and get something else and save myself the trouble of all the repairs. But again, I'm just rubbish at cars and car shopping. I just want it to get from A to B. So anyone out there who's also having car trouble, I'm you know, solidarity. Okay, that's enough of that. I just think it was just because we were talking about road rage. Well, that's part 1, Barry M, and I'll be back with the second part, and I think we'll probably look at the Barry M mats that I've got. So until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.